If you've been watching this video so far, you want to get most from this tiny piece of gear, and in today's video I'll show you the best setting, how I use this camera to get different shots with or without accessories, and finally how to color grade its footage. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Let's start with the camera settings. Being an action cam, there aren't too many settings to poke around, but here's my setup. In the video mode, the video quality I usually set to is 4K 25 and 50 for the slow motion. The reason for the frame rate I'll explain in a bit. For the flexibility, I use the 4K 4:3 aspect ratio. That way you capture the full sensor and you have more room to reframe later in the post. I shoot in 10-bit D-Log M. It looks flat out of the camera, but it preserves more details and the dynamic range for the grading later. In the image adjustment, I use the portrait mode to reduce the sharpness, or you can set up your own custom preset if you want more control. Whenever people talk about the cinematic video, the one thing people refer is footage to attain the natural motion blur. According to the 180-degree shutter speed rule, to keep the shutter speed double of the frame rate. And in most of the movies, you keep the frame rate at 24. So in the exposure settings, for the 25 frame rate, we set shutter speed to 50. One thing that is really cool over here, you can select the range for ISO for 100 to 800 for day and up to 1600 for the night. But here's the catch. During the daytime, your footage will look overexposed at this setting. That's where the ND filter comes in. If you want to learn more about the ND filters, how they work, you can check out my other video that I'm linking over here. Here I'm using the Telesin ND kit, really easy to install, and we have the ND 8, 16, 32, and to know which one to use, in the exposure setting you can see the EV value. Just aim at your subject and your EV value should be 0. Stabilization mode I keep to the rock steady for the normal motion, or sometimes I even turn it off and if I want a raw movement, because in the post you have an option to stabilize it in the gyro flow if you are shooting 4K or 2.7K. This camera also allows you to choose different focal length from 24 to 11mm, and here's how I use them. Just a reminder, all of the focal length are only available in the rock steady mode. Narrow mode gives you more zoomed in look to make the landscape or objects look bigger, and I also use it for some detail shot. Narrow and standard are without any kind of warping. So these two modes have the feel of the standard camera, perfect for the medium, vlog shots or even capturing the city. And then we have the wide and ultra wide. So these allows you to fit more into the scene, or if you are doing a POV or architecture, something with the huge ceilings, and also to create some dramatic angles. One last part of the setting is to turn the grid on. It helps you better in framing the shot. There are some extra settings on the app like the overexposure, zebra alert, histogram that are only visible on the mobile app. So you can't see them unless you're using mobile screen as a jig, no judgment. Or to monitor and frame the shots really far away. Another important aspect of capturing a good footage is in the audio. This camera has a decent mic for quiet spots, but it's always good to plug in an external microphone. With this camera I normally use the Hollyland Lark M2 by removing the lid and plugging it in. In past I've also used the DJI Mic 2 with this, which connects to this camera without need of any kind of receiver. One other benefit, especially if you are shooting solo, not only you get really good audio from far away, is that with this mic you can also act it as a remote to start and stop the recording, which is really useful. To make footage cinematic, it's more about the composition and lighting. Normally when I'm shooting I try with these basic 3 shots. A wide angle for the environment, a medium or standard for vlogging or for the context, and a narrow angle for close-up details. And given the great stabilization of this camera, you can add motion to your video without the need of using any kind of gimbal. From small reveals or walking shots that look smooth. And if you are shooting a 4K static shot, you can also add a subtle digital zoom in the post. That brings us to the accessories that level up your shots. For this camera, I also have this really small tripod that fits right into my pocket. I use it for quickly different camera angles, and in the places like restaurants or cafe where I don't want to draw too much attention, it could be easily placed on the table so I can do some talking head videos. Or a combination of Gorilla Pod with the Adventure Selfie Stick, which gives you a really wide range of shots. Medium, eye level, top down. Also there are a bunch of other tripods with a quick release, a faster alternative to this setup. Then we have another versatile tool, suction cup. The one I have is only for the glass surfaces and the flat surfaces, but you can get even a stronger one that sticks to uneven surfaces like cars. That allows you to take some really cool shots. The next accessory that gives your video a creative edge is Magic Arm. It gives this unique object POV angles, and you can basically attach it anywhere to get different amazing camera angles that wouldn't be possible otherwise. And you can add more variations to your shot by adding a POV. It gives viewer the feel of what it's like to be there. To achieve these, there are a bunch of POV mounts that I've tried, ranging from head mount, mouth clip, backpack, shoulder mount. But the best one I found is this chest mount from Telesin. You can put it around your neck, comes with this easy release switch, and you can kind of see the frame, which is not possible with the others. And if you are recording with more action, you can also attach the straps to make it fix really nicely. Also comes with the MagSafe phone mount. And you can get this 15% off on the Telesin website along with many cool accessories using my coupon and the link in the description. So go check them out. Or this camera is so small and robust that you can simply place the camera anywhere and be creative. And the best part, it has also this magnet so you can stick it to random metal objects. And lastly, the light. Unless you are in a studio, outside light conditions are always going to be random. And the best possible lights outside is always the golden hour or an overcast day, to have the natural soft light, which won't always be the case. So if you're shooting during a sunny day, use the ND filters. Try not to face the sun directly, but at an angle. So this creates a kind of depth inside your scene, and try different angles till you find the right one. Also, given the wide angle and the low light performance, you can use this camera to create amazing time lapse during the day and even during the night. Now, from using all this method, you got the footage, but you need the final sauce to make it cinematic, called color grading. If you're shooting in D-Log-M, your footage will look flat, and the most important part is to convert it into a standard color space like Rec 709, for which the DJI provides its own LUT, which is pretty accurate, and after that it's up to your taste and feel to tweak it further for the look you want. by using additional LUTs or manually. And this was how you could get most out of the Action 4 on 5. It was little short to add all the years of shooting experience into this video. So if you have any more questions, drop them in the comments and I will get back to you. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for more gear tips, and I'll see you in the next one.